Now, the Trades Union Congress, TUC, is urging President John Dramani Mahama to revoke the directive annulling all public sector appointments made after December 7, 2024. This follows a directive issued by Chief of Staff Julius Deborah instructing all heads of government institutions to cancel public service appointments and recruitments made after the said date. Now, joining us in the studio is the chairman of the Trades Union Congress, Bernard Owusu, to shed more light on the union's concerns. Thank you very much, Chairman, for joining us.
Thank you for having me this evening.
Now, let's hear you on what the main concern of the TUC is regarding the annulment of these appointments.
First of all, let me thank your cherished viewers. The TUC is basically saying that what the directive of the president is something that we find it quite unfortunate. Because the public servants or the public service enjoy certain security when it comes to employment. And once they've gone through the process and they've been employed, both the NDC and MPP has all frowned these, what you call directives in one way or the other, that when a government comes into place, they revoke employment of public servants. It has happened in 2017, it has happened in 2012, and now we are seeing it in 2024. So we are asking that there should be a point that as workers, we shouldn't be pushed into this politicking, but rather we should encourage people to, work decently and have what you call sort of security in terms of working. So all that we are asking is that government should bring in some amnesty to curtail these things for us to move on.
But have you engaged the government, and what has the response been?
Well, we've had the opportunity to informally have discussions with government, and the response is good, and we are hoping that with this what you call statement, government will listen to us and we will move on from that.
But what do you also make of certain concerns that governments specifically push and field their own people who necessarily do not qualify for some of these appointments into such positions?
Before you be employed into an organization, you have to go through certain processes and procedures before you are employed. And in this country, a lot of things, politicians can do anything. And for us, if somebody is employed and the person went through some road that we think that is not the best we can do is go through the conditions of service of the person. And if there need be that the person has frowned certain rules and regulations, the person has to be dismissed. But we can't give a blank check. And for that announcement is giving room for people to, terminate people's appointment, which legitimately they have been even employed before the 7th December, as we are being told. But as I said, both political parties are guilty of this, situation.
Now, the TUC has described this move as a blot on Ghana's democratic credentials. How does this infringe on the labor rights of people?
My sister, we as Ghanaians or as democratic governance that we are all practicing, government is a continual process. And once one government has taken certain decisions, we believe that the other government should come and continue where he ends. And if there is a need for any investigation as to what somebody has done that is wrong on the face of the law, the person has to be dealt with according to the law. But if you look critically on the letters that was issued by the Chief of Staff, he only mentioned that these were done based on it was not done right. He wasn't able to quote any law or whatsoever to back whatever he's saying. So all that we are asking is that His Excellency, the President of John Dramani Mahama, should at least grant them some amnesty so that we all come to a place that, look, we are no more going to continue this, because both NDC and NPP, they are guilty. And I must confess here that my own brother, 2017, his appointment was terminated. And I think I wouldn't come and just sit here and say that because something has happened to my brother or it has happened to certain Ghanaians, we should continue from that tangent. We think that there is a point that all of us as Ghanaians, we should stop these things because it's not healthy. Because the Constitution, as enshrined in Article 191, dismissal or removal from office or reduce in rank or otherwise punished without just cause. Every worker is protected with this constitutional right. So we are not going by this, but we are asking government that, look, temper justice with mercy. And
very well.
Okay,
so
have their work intact.
Right. So